Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn again the GRE and IELTS advanced words or advanced vocabularies that we actually can use for part 2. Okay, this is actually the continuation of the first part. So the first one is garrulous. It is an adjective. Definition: excessively talkative, having the habit of talking a lot, especially about things which are important. So, for example, the sentence example. First, he was not only without political or military capacity, but was so garrulous that he could not keep a secret. He is a very shrewd and garrulous fellow. 32. Laconic. Laconic. It is an adjective. Definition: using very few words. Terse, using few words sometimes in a way that seems rude or unfriendly. Sentence example. However, their mystery is only a superficial illusion that is enhanced by Virgo's curt and laconic communication style. Second example. He raised both eyebrows with a laconic grin. Ascetic. Ascetic, adjective. Definition: characterized by the practice of severe self-discipline, avoiding physical pleasures and living a simple life, often for religious reasons. The first example: the Orthodox priests in Romania live a very ascetic life in the monastery. Second sentence: it shows a clear discernment of the dangers of the ascetic life and a deep insight into the significance of the Augustinian doctrine of grace. 34. Taciturn. Taciturn, adjective. Definition: saying little or few words, reserved or uncommunicative in speech. Sentence example. First, he is a reserved, taciturn person. Second sentence, he was without question a reactionary, morose and taciturn, and spent nearly all his time shut up in his palace. 35. Tempestuous. Tempestuous, it is an adjective. Definition: if something such as a relationship or time is tempestuous, it is full of strong emotions. Second definition, very stormy. And the third one, characterized by strong and turbulent emotion. Sentence example. First, they got divorced in 1992 after a tempestuous marriage. The tempestuous second sentence. The tempestuous politics of the war and reconstruction period suited his aggressive nature and constructive talent. 36. Demarcation. Demarcation. It is a noun. Definition: a border or a rule that shows the limits of something or how things are divided. A dispute, or the third definition, is basically the action of fixing boundaries or limits. Sentence example. The river serves as the line of demarcation, the line showing the separation between the two countries. Second sentence. In some schools, there is little demarcation between subjects. Subjects are not taught separately. 37. Domineering. Domineering. It is an adjective. Adjective. Definition: trying to control other people without thinking about their feelings. Second definition: behave in arrogant and overbearing way. Sentence example. First, she found him arrogant and domineering. 38. Eminent. Eminent, adjective. First definition: respected and distinguished within a particular sphere. Notable, outstanding. The last one is famous and important. Sentence example. He is an eminent historian, known for his excellent works in Indonesian history. 39. Eclectic. Eclectic. Adjective. Definition: deriving ideas or style from a broad and diverse range of sources. Second definition: methods, beliefs, or ideas that are eclectic, combine whatever seem the best or most useful things from many different areas or systems, rather than following a single system. Sentence example: Shakespeare uses an eclectic taste in literature, which makes his works to be everlasting and legendary. 40. Expediency. 40. Expediency. Definition: when something is helpful or useful in a particular situation, but sometimes not morally acceptable. Second definition: suitable or appropriate. I could say this one could be related to being pragmatic. Pragmatic. Sentence example. First, as a matter of expedience, we will not be taking on any new staff this year. Second, I think this government operates on the basis of expediency, not of principle. 41. Obtuse. Obtuse, it is an adjective. Definition: annoyingly insensitive. Second definition: stupid and slow to understand. Third definition: unwilling to try to understand. I could say obtuse is basically stubborn. Sentence example. First, it's surely that the answer is obvious, or are you being deliberately obtuse? 42. Stolid. Stolid. It is an adjective. Definition: calm and not showing emotion or excitement. Second definition: not interesting or attractive. Sentence example. First, the college is a stolid-looking building with no lawn. Second sentence: he's a very stolid, serious man. 43. Discreet. Discreet. It is an adjective. First definition: careful not to cause embarrassment or attract too much attention, especially by keeping something secret. Second definition: careful and prudent, especially so as to avoid giving offense or attracting attention. Basically, the first one and the second one is basically the same. Sentence example. First, the family made discreet inquiries about his background. Second sentence: they are very good assistants, very discreet. They would not go shouting to the press. 44. Sidereal. Sidereal. Adjective. Definition: of or calculated by the stars. Second definition: relating to the distant stars, especially with reference to their apparent positions and diurnal motion. Sentence example. First, the scientists' calculations were based on sidereal time, which was related to the Earth's rotations around fixed planets. Second sentence. The sidereal astrologists pandered the crowd, trying to convince skeptics that the events of their lives were related to the positions of the distant stars. 47. Boisterous. Boisterous. Adjective. Definition: noise, energetic and cheerful, rough, wild, or stormy. Sentence example. The child was very boisterous at home, but was on his best behavior at school. Second sentence. Your boisterous actions at church cannot be tolerated. 48. Etiolated. Etiolated. Adjective. Definition: specific, most of the time to the plant. Pale and weak due to a lack of light. Second definition: having lost vigor or substance. Sentence example. First, but research on microstructure changes of etiolated ginkgo leaves under white and blue light treatment showed that chloroplasts had formed and there had some stromal lamella in it. Second sentence. Our relationship had become so etiolated and dull that we didn't even have proper fights. 49. Circumscribed. verb. Definition: to limit something, restrict. Sentence example. First, their movements have been severely circumscribed since the laws came into effect. Second sentence. There followed a series of tightly circumscribed visits to military installations. 50. Intransigent. Adjective. Intransigence, that's a noun. Definition: unwilling to change one's view to agree. Second definition: refusing to be persuaded, especially refusing to change opinions that are strongly believed in. Sentence example. Unions claim that the management continues to maintain an intransigent position. 51. Comportment. Comportment. It's a noun. Definition: to behave or behavior. Sentence example. The scandal raises new questions about the president's private comportment and true character. Retaliate. Verb. Retaliate. Verb. Definition. First definition: to hurt someone or do something harmful to them because they have done or said something to you. Second definition: make an attack in return for a similar attack. Basically Indonesian, because I'm Indonesian. No, it's just a good knowledge for you guys. It basically means membalas or membalas dendam. Sentence example. If someone insults you, don't retaliate as it only makes the situation worse. Sentence example. 2. Second. The demonstrators threw rocks at the police, who retaliated by firing blanks into the crowd. 53. Balk. Balk. Verb. Definition: hesitate to accept an idea or undertaking. Second definition: thwart or hinder. Last definition: to be unwilling to do something or to allow something to happen. Sentence example. I balk at the prospect of spending 4 hours on the train with him. I balk at the prospect of spending 4 hours on the train with him. 54. Ominous. Ominous. Adjective. Definition: suggesting that something unpleasant is likely to happen. Second definition: giving the worrying impression that something bad is going to happen. Sentence example. There was an ominous silence when I asked whether my contract was going to be renewed. Second example. The engine had been making an ominous sound all the way from London. 55. Resoluteness or resolution. A noun. Definition: it is a determination, determined or unwavering. Sentence example. He showed great resolution in facing the robbers. 56. Fetch. 56. Fetch. Verb. Definition: to go to another place to get something or someone and bring them back. Second definition: achieve. Particle price when it is sold. Sentence example. Could you fetch me my glasses for me from the other room, please? Second, I have to fetch my mother from the station. 57. Presumptuous. Adjective. Presumptuous. Adjective. Definition: disrespectful. Second definition: failing to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate. Sentence example. It will be presumptuous of me to comment on the matter. 58. Exasperate. Verb. Exasperate. Verb. Definition: to make someone very annoyed, usually when they can do nothing to solve a problem. Second definition: irritate intensely. Sentence example. She acts more sorry for the woman or exasperated than afraid of her. Second sentence. I don't have any empirical evidence to suggest don't use that fat speak on me, Alice said with an exasperated sigh. 59. Prerogative. Prerogative is noun. Definition: a right or privilege exclusive to a particular individual or class. Okay, second definition. In UK law, the meaning is the right of the sovereign, theoretically unrestricted but usually delegated to government or the judiciary. The last definition: something which some people are able or allowed to do or have, but which is not possible or allowed for everyone. Sentence examples: Alex makes all the big decisions. That's his prerogative as company director. Second example: skiing used to be the prerogative of the rich, but now a far wider range of people do it. 60. Plight is noun. Definition: an unpleasant condition, especially a serious, sad, or difficult one. Sentence example: few of us can be unmoved by the plight of the Romanian orphans. Few of us can be unmoved by the plight of the Romanian orphans. So that's all for the examples for the until 60 words. Next time I'm going to share from 61 until 100. Hopefully the list of the advanced words bless you guys. Thank you.